Oh man, anyway, here's the art from Dwarven. Here's a Two-Faced from Bagged Malk. No memes. Nah, that's right. None of them memes. From 2 for 2. That was a meme in and of itself, the Makana meme. This one is me as Shell from Portal 2. I've been getting a lot of great Portal 2 art, guys. It's really cool. Thank you. From Cantaloupe. Love has come to town. I did feel guilty when I encouraged Vin it was okay to do the reset, he says in the comments, but I'm glad to see there's a lot of people who aren't all that unhappy with this outcome. Yeah, I mean, just speaking frankly for a second, there was, I posted on my Twitter someone who analyzed the situation about the sponge and clown lady thing. And it's crazy how much people go into the story of Tamagotchi life, but it's also kind of cool in a way. I know it sounds weird, but it's also kind of cool because like we created our own like drama show. But I'll just share my thoughts on it in retrospect. I feel like I ballsed, with the help of a few chat members, of course. I feel like I balls things up. Obviously, I fucked up the wedding proposal, but that's kind of in my character to begin with. So that's kind of okay. But really, part of me doesn't mind that there was a reset and that clown lady and sponge got together, because as the person who emailed me said, he would have been all alone, and I guess for one brief moment he was allowed to have a little bit of happiness. So I kind of feel like it was almost fitting. I know some people aren't really cool with it. It doesn't really bother me that much, but in retrospect I'm more or less fine with it. Oh, actually, that was Captain Southbird who said that. I did feel guilty when I encouraged Vin it was okay to do the reset. Cantaloupe said, thank you, Southbird. I was surprised that it ended like that as well. Bittersweet, but a solid conclusion to the series, I feel. Well, I mean, we keep saying conclusions to the Tamagotchi series, but I think every now and then we can go in there and see what's going on. Doesn't necessarily have to. I mean, it's had a few conclusions, but it doesn't need to be over forever. All the big stuff is done, but I still think we can check in on people and see what's going on once every few months or so. That's a cool BRB. This one's from Shark Bits, some Crypt of the Necrodancer art. Really nice. From Lord Convict. Did you submit your status report to the administrator today? From Dr. Stamper. From Resort 2. Remember the crew. GPM. Vinky Kong, please no. You know, without trying to be a memer and just say things to make you laugh, in all honesty, I actually did have a DK crew dream. Either last night or the night before, I can't remember. And it was just that I worked at a place. I don't remember the full details, but I worked at a place that was broadcasting the DK Crew song on its speakers at all times, and people were complaining. That's all I remember. And it really doesn't make any sense. And that's, it's not even funny. It's not even a good story, but it's true. It's what happened. So strange. From Niki, here's a Vine Shroom. That's not all that I got from a dream recently. I had a really weird dream. Oh God, am I really going to tell you guys this? Thursday into Friday. So Thursday night, I had a dream that I was on the way to a hospital to show a song that I had written to Tom York of Radiohead with no shoes on. I park at the hospital. I get in. I'm waiting a long ass time with no shoes on. I go into eventually, you know, and I have this song in my head. It's a song. And I showed Tom York of Radiohead, and he had a similar song in his, and he sang it to me. And then Johnny Greenwood, the guitarist, arrived, and other people too, and they were like encouraging me that it was a good song. And I had to hum it into my phone, and I couldn't go back to bed. And then I got a little bit more of the song, and that later that night, I ended up actually kind of, all from a dream, mind you, like down to the fucking instrumentation. I remembered the instrumentation, like I hummed it the best I could, and then it kind of all came back to me when I recorded it. And I showed it to Joe and Mike today, and they really, really, really liked it, to the point where as soon as we're done with the album, we're going to record the song. So I know it sounds a little weird. I can show you a little bit of the demo. The vocals are totally scratch, but I'll show you a little tiny bit of it. That is from, I don't know where the fuck that's from. That's from another world. I don't want to give away too much because one day it'll be good. And that's just me singing random lyrics that make no sense, that just the syllables fit. And yeah, it's one of those weird fucking occasions that I just can't explain. And it's happened to me before. You're going to hear, this is something that I think kind of leads to the fact that this is who I am. Because this happens from time to time, and there's a few songs like this on the Red Vox album that's coming out, and yeah, that is I don't even claim credit for that song. Like I could record that, and then I wouldn't even be able to say I wrote it because I didn't consciously write it. It was there. I know that sounds weird. I know it sounds weird. Other musicians say the same thing. It happens from time to time. But yeah, I've been having some really weird dreams lately, to say the fucking least. So maybe one day you will hear the rest of that song. But for now, just pretend I didn't show it to you. Pretend that doesn't exist. And that way you can imagine in the future there may be a full version of it that you'll really enjoy, I hope. From Taylor's Stardust, the bass line is what I remember the most, by the way, and that's a fucking fun bass line to play. From Taylor's Stardust, here's me with some shrooms. From I Only Use Olay, Pipe Vision. Impress your friends, your family, your coworkers, and the whole world with these brand new state-of-the-art Pipe Vision goggles. Yeah. So cool. I like that. That's a selling point for Just Cause. Hang on, let's see what else we got. We have this one right here is from Mr. Zash. Oh, it's the Sexy Imps from Fuck Purple. It's from the Necrodancer, and there's the Salt. I can't stand those fucking imps. I really, really can't. Oh man. Fuck them. Exactly. Good night, everyone. Thank you for watching my stream. I hope for anyone who is still around that you will, instead of listen, we've been talking about the chat stuff. There's more I posted recently, but I will say this. I'd prefer if you just went and watched another streamer, if that's okay. You know, Dyer and Fred are around right now, so I'm just going to host one of them and go there and hang out, chat up the streamer if you want. So that's my recommendation, and I know the other streamers would appreciate it. So I'm going to leave you with that, and thank you for watching. I'll see you soon. Good night.